This is a story that I was going to tell you about. Something magical, something creative. Oh yeah, that. You know, about shapes. All kids like to play with it in preschool or daycare because they're fun, perfect, and awesome. All people like shapes. And now, they move out and they live in Planet Blue. Long ago, on a hot snowy day, all shapes live in separate places, and they were safe. And so they have a one time. The treehouse lives here, and there were two friends living here. This is Zio and Greg. They were best friends in the whole world since they met each other. Yep, they play games and make activities or something. And so they'd head out for the great adventures. And so they went to the Shapes Fair and they're heading to the Shape headquarters. And so Zio and Greg saw another people coming. The door was open and people coming out. So Zio and Greg don't want to get hurt. Also, Zio might be confused, but they saw another one coming. There were two blocks, two squares, yellow and blue. Zio and Greg might be confused. He thinks that's a lot of people. And then the door was open and all people ran in. Zio and Greg might be confused, so they decided to go in. Zio and Greg cannot see anything because it's too dark. And then the lights begin to turn on. And there it is. So they decide to see something magical. And no one lives happily as magical. It's Mr. Pello, the greatest boss he ever had met. And he is. And everyone cheered for him. Except Zio and Greg. They might be confused or something. Mr. Pello announced that he is having a party tomorrow. And he wants everybody to bring snacks, food, and pizza. And he said they're having a movie theater tonight. Because he is excited. And then Greg yelled objections and everyone looked at him. He asked that he might want to get in trouble or get arrested for doing a party. Zio apologized to everyone about Greg, who is asking stupid questions, I think. And then everyone turned back around. And they did. So Mr. Pello said, "You may now leave," and said, "Thank you for coming." Meanwhile, Zio and Greg went out to have a talk. Zio was not happy. He asked Greg, why did he ask that stupid question? And he did. And so Greg answered. And then he did. So Ryan was not, wrong character. So Zio and Greg are heading back home to talk about what happened. But wait. They look at the building. And Greg asked, "What is this?" And then Zio answered, "It's the Forbidden Lab." Wow, that's kind of scary. So they're heading back home to have a nice nap. Later that night, Zio and Greg came back and go to the Forbidden Lab. Zio asked Greg that he brought a light bulb, and he did. So they decided to go in quietly. It was their first time to go inside the lab, but they don't belong here. So they take a nice slow walk. And lastly, Zio and Greg snuck into the portal room and see the portal. Zio and Greg might be scared, but they have one thing to do. Run and jump to the portal! Zio and Greg are both traveling to the next Zio and Greg were in another dimension. Where are we? Greg asked. He and Zio said, we're in another dimension. And so, they decided to take a closer look. And it's the land of inner peace. Unfortunately, Zio and Greg saw the magic cart and it straight towards them. The magic cart was beautiful. Lucky for them, they got on it and decided to go on the adventure. What is that thing? Greg asked. Well, Zio decided that there's a person in there. He saw the magical thing he never seen. And then there was a bubble came out, and it's the magic diamond. Zio and Greg introduced themselves. So, her name is Sophia, and it's a magical diamond. And so, she blew a bubble, and she took them on a great adventure. They were flying on a snowy mountain. They arrived in a magical place, the Pink Diamond. The lights were turned off, so the bubble was getting slower, and they were headed straight to the door to see a magical place. The Bubble Room is a place when all the diamonds can sleep in and play with. Zio and Greg might be inside to stay here, but they have no home. So it's up to Sophia to find their rooms. Back in the Forbidden Lab, they were looking at the portal. Mr. Pello found out that Zio and Greg went to the another dimension. He was very angry. He told them not to go there, and they did. So Mr. Pello should go there and get Zio and Greg back. In the Pink Diamond, the diamonds are getting ready for bed. Zio was excited to tell the true story for Sophia and Greg. But it looks kind of beautiful. Greg was very gentle because he was very stupid or dumb. Zio wasn't very curious. He might be getting smart with him. Sophia decided to tell a story for them. The whole people were having a peaceful time by themselves. But there's one man who hates trespassers. His name is Drax. He's an evil diamond that doesn't like shapes. He was very rude, mean, selfish, and ungrateful. He doesn't like to have shapes in the pink diamond because he doesn't like them. He have an evil plan to get rid of them. Mr. Pello has arrived to the another dimension, and he was brave. So he went on the adventure to find Zio and Greg. In the next day, Zio and Greg woke up in a place called Battlefield. And then they look at the crowd. The whole people are very angry because they think they're intruders. And then Sophia, she was very sad. Suddenly, Zio and Greg heard someone coming, and it's Drax. Drax introduces himself to them and accused them of trespassing. So he decided to declare war. And then they begin to fight! Zio and Greg were teaming up, but they never lose the fight. But worse, Drax used his ultimate power to destroy them. The Bubble Blaster! It hurts every shapes. Zio and Greg are trying to avoid the Bubble Blaster one by one, but Zio got splatted. He almost fell into a lava. He almost died. Greg saved Zio and picked him up. But suddenly, Drax still wanted to kill them. Also, something is heading straight to Drax. He got stabbed and fall into a lava and died. Zio and Greg never saw that coming. And then they saw something that killed Drax, and it's Mr. Pello. He came to rescue Zio and Greg, but he was not happy with them. He was very disappointed in them, telling them not to do that again. And then Zio and Greg apologized. And then all the diamonds are free and go out for joy. Except Sophia. Sophia was very proud of them. She glad that they were okay. And then Zio and Greg decided to thank them for watching. And then Zio and Greg finally care for her. And then they're nice. So Mr. Pello said that he wanted to get back to their own home. But Sophia knows how to get them back. Over the hills, Sophia took them to a safe place that could get back to the shape headquarters, the magic pipe. Sophia has been a good girl, so they decide they should never see them again. Zio and Greg would like to thank Sophia for the good adventures, and then they say goodbye to Sophia. Sophia said goodbye to them and she flew away. And so, Mr. Pello told Zio and Greg to follow him, and then Mr. Pello went to a portal. And then Zio and Greg followed Mr. Pello and fall into a pipe. They have returned to the lab, and the shapes cheer for them to come back. The guest asked them that they are okay or where have they been. Zio told the truth that they went to another dimension and met the magical diamond. But he told them that he and Greg are sorry. So Mr. Pello tells them not to go there ever again. Ever. So, the shapes have decided to go out for a celebration in the lifetime of their selves. Back in another dimension, Sophia went back to her small tent for the best day of her life. But she kinda misses them so much. I hope she won't forget about them. So she decided to have a good nap in her tent. And that was the end of the story about Shapes and the Diamond.